Welcome to today's deep dive into vector data pre-processing and normalization. I'm excited to share the best practices that will take your AI and machine learning projects to the next level. Whether you're building a recommendation system, working with embeddings, or developing any ML pipeline, the quality of your vector data pre-processing can make or break your results. Today, we'll cover 10 essential steps that every data scientist should master. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete checklist and practical code examples you can implement immediately. Let's get started. Let me start with a shocking statistic. Poorly pre-processed vector data can reduce your model's accuracy by up to 40%. That's the difference between a production-ready system and one that fails in the real world. Vector pre-processing isn't just about cleaning data. It's about ensuring your vectors live in the same mathematical space, have consistent scales, and represent meaningful relationships. Think of it as preparing ingredients before cooking, right? You wouldn't throw raw, unpeeled vegetables into a gourmet dish. Here's what happens without proper pre-processing. The similarity score here is completely meaningless because the vectors exist in different scales. Let's start with the foundation, data cleaning. This is where we handle missing values, remove duplicates, and standardized formats. For text data, cleaning involves several critical steps. For image data, standardization is equally important. Tokenization is where we break text into meaningful units. The strategy you choose here can dramatically impact your final embeddings. Let me show you 3 approaches and when to use each. Notice how each method preserves different information. Choose based on your downstream task requirements. Now comes the magic, converting our cleaned tokens into dense vector representations. The key is consistency across your entire dataset. Pro tip: always use the same model and parameters for all your embeddings to ensure consistency. Vector normalization is crucial for meaningful similarity computations. Let me show you the 3 most important methods. L2 normalization for cosine similarity, StandardScaler for neural networks, and MinMax for distance-based algorithms. High-dimensional vectors can suffer from the curse of dimensionality. Here's when and how to reduce dimensions effectively. Use PCA for linear relationships, UMAP for nonlinear, and TSNE only for visualization. This step is often overlooked, but absolutely critical. You need to ensure your vectors and metadata stay synchronized throughout the pipeline. When dealing with large datasets, batch processing isn't just recommended, it's essential. Here's how to implement efficient batching. Batch processing can be 10 to 50 times faster than individual processing, depending on your model and hardware. Data security isn't optional. Here are the essential security practices for vector pre-processing. Remember, vectors can contain implicit PII. Always implement proper data governance. Let's wrap up with your complete pre-processing checklist. I recommend bookmarking this section. Here are the key quality metrics you should track. Embedding consistency, same model, same parameters. Vector magnitude, consistent normalization. Metadata integrity, 100% synchronization. Processing speed, batch efficiency metrics. Security compliance, audit trail completeness. And that's a wrap. We've covered the complete pipeline for professional-grade vector pre-processing. Let me leave you with the 3 most important takeaways. First, consistency is everything. Use the same pre-processing pipeline for training and inference. Second, validation saves time. Always validate your vectors and metadata at each step. Third, think in batches. Your future self will thank you when you're processing millions of vectors. If this video helped you level up your pre-processing game, smash that like button and subscribe for more AI engineering content. Drop a comment below with your biggest pre-processing challenge.